Someone with limited resources, they need to ask themselves why before the how. So in other words, why do you want to be on YouTube? Why do you want to be on Twitter? Why do you want to be blogging? Why do you want to be on Instagram? Because you don't have to be in all those platforms. Just because they're available doesn't mean they're right for you as a business. Once you understand why you want to be in various platforms, you'll very quickly realize that not all platforms are for you. And therefore, the amount of work that you need to do immediately starts being limited to the 1 or 2 platforms that are in fact for you. You need to remember that each social feed that you open has its own pros and cons. And if you happen to be on a specific social media platform, you need to remember that you've got to maintain that feed as well. So in your business, you might say, no, Facebook is for commenting, but Twitter is only for support. That doesn't really work, because the real world is someone will complain on Twitter and on Facebook, and you've got to know how to deal with that. Equally important, if somebody praises you elsewhere, you've got to know how to deal with that too. We're all too busy focused on the negative, and we don't know what to do when there's something positive. So you've got to remember these 2 sides of that coin. You've got to deal with both of them. But because they all work together, you're going to need to understand how your business will work with those social feeds. So the big ones that people normally tend to stick to are, you've got your blog, you've got your Twitter, you've got your Facebook. And now Instagram is coming in quite fast because it's very visual, and people have added that as well. So the way to do it is start off with where your audience is. Understand where your audience are. If you've got a very large following on Twitter, but not a very big active Facebook presence, don't try to force the Facebook. Twitter's working for you. Stick with Twitter. But don't leave Facebook alone altogether, because people don't want to hang out when there's no action. So very quickly those likes will start disappearing if you're not feeding that. So find out where your followers are, where they're coming in from, where they're most engaging with you, and make sure that that's your number 1 channel. And then deal with the other channels that are around it.